Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo December 29, 2022. You can be in a pleasingly sociable and creative mood. Focusing on the positive and magical qualities of life can be calming. Compassion may move you to help and support someone who needs attention. Venus in your romance and creativity sector harmonizes with Neptune in your partnership zone, and you attract positive people, feelings, and experiences into your life. It's a time for activities that refresh your spirit and build faith in your relationships. It's a fine time for bringing a bit of romance or imagination into your life, which can be therapeutic. An agreement might be made with a partner, or you could come to an understanding about past problems. Benefits come from partnering up, as well. Of all the zodiac signs, you are one of the most hardworking. This has never been truer than since mighty Saturn, our great taskmaster planet, entered into your solar sixth house of productivity in 2020. He has been drowning you in never-ending assignments, tasks, and projects from your employer, or just making it hard for you to do anything else than juggle your very busy routine. This karmic cycle continues until March of 2023 and isn't ultimately here to hurt you. It's to show you the importance of what truly matters to you in your life. Romance, love, and passion have likely been up and down since then, but it is up to you to choose to incorporate them into a healthy work and life balance. Presently, he is operating at full strength because he is in direct motion. Align yourself with the best commitments possible. As the moon enters your opposite sign, you may feel more inclined to reflect on your professional commitments and working relationships. Some of these arrangements will feel intuitively on par, reassuring you that you are on the right track. However, some of these commitments could be a little iffy, suggesting that there is a gray area that you may need to explore. The lunar energy will act as your reminder to have a clear perception of your obligations, partnerships, and tasks. While Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, has been back in your financial sector for a week, it is not until the moon returns tomorrow that you will have a better read on the implications. This is giving you time to let the confidence in the future this brings seep in before getting more specific. This is where the moon will end the year, allowing you to tie up the loose ends of one financial year and line up for the next. Keeping things in balance is never a done deal. There is always another day with things that need tweaking, issues that need ironing out. Give yourself the benefit of regularly balancing what you eat, in order to satisfy that desire for equilibrium. Eating fresh, organic produce is one of the best things you can do for your health. But you don't always have to be the one who cooks. Treating yourself to takeout once in a while can have a relaxing effect. The saying that you can choose your friends but not your family is certainly true. However, you always have the choice as to whether you have a relationship or not, and to what extent. Often the most difficult relationships to recognize as destructive or abusive are with family members. You may feel that you have to continue interacting, regardless of how it feels. But this is not the case. As sad as this is, sometimes breaking the ties can save your life. If this is happening for you, think about it on this day. While the moon's departure from your work sector yesterday has left you with an intuitive read on work and job matters and a window into the planetary activity across the income, work, and career fronts that Venus will draw on when she returns next week, this is still 6 days away. Until then, at the same time that Venus is working to make the most of her last full week in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, the moon is making its last visit to your relationship sector for the year. It is right in the heart of an alignment between Neptune, the planet of dreams, and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, and especially commitment to your relationships in your relationship sector, that the moon takes this to another level. Not only is the moon here as well, but is linking into the support that can keep the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. You have a lot to do before 2023 starts, so make sure all your devices are charged up when the moon enters your technology zone on Tuesday. You don't want to miss a hot invite or juicy gossip because your phone is dead. Use this 3-in-1 charging station so you don't waste energy on multiple outlets. However, the end of the year could have you feeling stuck in a rut when Mercury goes retrograde in your expansion zone on Thursday. When travel plans get cancelled and you're stuck at home, use this side quest deck to help you get moving on new adventures. Spend the last day of 2022 doing some self-care when the moon enters your sign on Saturday. You want to say goodbye to this year looking stunning. Put on this vitamin C serum to start your year on a glowing note. We might encounter frustrations around being misunderstood, so try not to rush through explaining yourself if you feel the need to clarify a situation. If you can manage it, take the time to meditate before beginning your day, to help you find your center and reconnect to your breath. Unfortunately, things will get a bit heavier this afternoon as the Pisces moon squares Mars retrograde. There could be major issues around communication in relationships in both seen and unseen ways. Watch out for gaslighting behaviors, and don't let anyone talk you out of what you're feeling. If you aren't able to find a resolution with your partner, postpone important conversations until tomorrow. This tricky cosmic climate won't necessarily come across in sinister ways, but it would be wise to proceed with caution concerning people or situations that seem too good to be true. The evening brings a lot of emotional uncertainty with it, so if you feel like unplugging for a bit, that's totally acceptable. The energy here is messy and could lead to us getting caught up in social media, so take a step back if you feel yourself spiraling in those realms. In the morning, the Pisces moon sextiles the Capricorn sun, offering a pleasant start to our day. Here, intuition and logic play nicely together, and imagination steers our choices. Yet, ultimately, rationality has the final say, providing a series of checks and balances to keep us from following a mirage. With our feet on the ground but our heads in the clouds, we can use this time to manifest creative ambitions. This is an ideal aspect for harmonious socializing and relationship building. Following this, Juno, the asteroid of fidelity, aligns with Neptune in Pisces, inspiring us to idealize our commitments. We devote ourselves to the ones we love, extending extra compassion to our partners, seeing the good and ignoring their human shortcomings. This transit can provide a healing influence, allowing petty differences to be forgotten. If maintaining relationships has felt like a chore lately, this aspect will stop us from going through the motions. We'll remember what we saw in others at the union's inception. However, Juno-Neptune can also cause legitimate grievances to be forgotten, driving us to ignore problems that require serious work to overcome. Be sure not to place your partner so high on a pedestal that you cannot see the situation for what it is. If we are single, this can be a time of committing to another without much forethought, convinced that magic has brought you together, that your meeting was fated. This may be true, but fate often has a way of playing tricks. The nature of the commitment you make to each other may contain hidden clauses that will have to be negotiated for this union to be successful.